Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested, we are doing readings. All right, meow. Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. And we are doing free readings at this time. Go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below, and you may be receiving a free reading. Hi, Tiara. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for hanging out. I'm on really late today for my terms, so I'm glad to see you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you want a free reading, we are doing free readings at this time. To qualify, all you have to do is put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. All right, Tiara, I see you there. Make sure that you do put your name and the topic matter together. But since you're a regular, I am going to do you, Tiara, but I just want to make sure that the name and the topic is together just for anyone who's new here. All right, so let's go ahead and do Tiara. Spirit, what does Tiara need to know? Spirit, what does Tiara need to know? This is for Tiara. Spirit, what does Tiara need to know? Oh, thank you, Tiara. I appreciate you so much. Hi, Judy. All right, I'm going to do a couple more shuffles because it feels right. You want to pop out? That's all right. And this is going to be the last one here. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we are holding ourselves back. That's what the Eight of Swords is all about. This is about your mindset. The swords are the suit of the mind, ideas, inspiration, communication, and taking action. You can see the character is not taking any action. She is very staying put. She feels stuck. She feels like she has nowhere to go, that she cannot move forward. She cannot move beside herself. She cannot move behind herself. She is blindfolded. She has no idea what's actually in front of her. It's the puddle of water that she's standing in, which represents emotions, that is keeping her feeling like she is stuck. Your emotions are keeping you from moving forward. If you were to shimmy a little bit, you would see that the ropes are loosely placed. You could take those ropes off, take the blindfolds off, and move forward. But regardless of the ropes, your knees are not bound, your ankles are not bound. You can discover this on your own. But just know, like, you may be feeling stuck right now in this situation. All right, the Seven of Wands wanted to come out on its own with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of don't let your past dictate your future. Yes, the water is spilt already here. The water's spilt. You can't put it back in the cups. There's no reversing it. There's no going backwards and fixing anything as long. Well, you can fix it if you guys choose together to fix it, but you can't re-put the liquid back in the cups. It's already been absorbed into the sand. It's already gone, essentially, right? But what's behind the character is two more cups that do have liquid in it. They have water, wine, milk, whatever you want in these cups, right? She can turn around and see that she still has something. She might have lost some things, but she still has something. Now she's going to be able to take herself back to her life when she is ready and stops focusing on what was or what could have been and look at what is, what you currently have. We also have the Seven of Wands, which is also behind the character, right? So the Seven of Wands is saying that you are in the right. You have the upper hand. You have the vantage point. No one can touch the character. The character is in the right position. She actually could, take away all of these weapons. They could disarm them. That's the word I wanted, was disarm. She could disarm all of these wands because she is at the right angle and they are stuck trying to just kind of poke at her, where she has more leverage. So this is something that you are facing, that is something in your past, at your current situation. But when you look and see that you actually are in the right and have the upper hand, you will be able to get yourself unstuck and change your mindset about what's going on. It is very emotional, but you can always change your mindset about what's going on. If you decide to walk away, if you decide to still keep trying to work it out, whatever it is, as long as your partner is willing to do the work to work it out, that's one thing. But if your partner's not ready to do the work or doesn't want to do or has no interest at all in it, that's very telling in itself. So Tiara, I hope that helped. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a regular. And I hope that gave you, again, clarity or insight. I'm a little like out of it. I've been like, it's been really a rainy day today, and the rain just makes me just want to sleep all day. So I'm a little like, woo, right now because the rain is making me a little loopy when it's a little sleepy. But Tiara, let me know if that made sense. Let me know if that did give you some clarity or insight. And guys, we are waiting for either the next donation, which is a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading, or you can put your name in the topic matter because we're still doing freebies at this time. Name and topic is how you get qualified for the free reading. There is no guarantee that you will be called on for the free reading. The only guarantee is a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading. Elena, so you're going to click on my picture here. Bloop. You're going to click on my picture again because there's going to be a pop-up that happens. So click on it then. And then you can look on the link in the bio from there. But if you need further instructions, there is a pinned video for you. But if you just click on the link you see, it's going to serve you well. And it's going to tell you on the top there like how to do it once you click that link. There's more instructions there. All right, Katie, let's go ahead and do your love reading. Let's see what you need to know about love. I do not have Zelle. I have Venmo, PayPal, and my website. So you can always pay on the website as well. All right, Spirit. Ooh, thank you. You're welcome, Caitlin. Katie. Spirit, what does Katie need to know about love? Spirit, what does Katie need to know about love? Spirit, what does Katie need to know about love? What's going on? Hi, Christine. Welcome in. Thank you, Judy, for liking the live. Thank you, Christine, for liking the live as well. Melly, hey. Thanks for being here, and thanks for liking the live as well. All right. This is going to be the last one here, Katie, for your love reading. All right. The 6 of Cups. I dig this at the bottom of the deck. We'll see what the other cards are, but the 6 of Cups is harmony. It's feeling at ease. It's feeling at home. It's filling your cup for your inner child. It may be very fulfilling here. Hi, Meg. Thanks for the like as well. This is something that I so far really like. It's the biggest house in tarot. It just feels, harmony, harmonic. It feels good. It feels like there might be a vibe here. So let's see what the other cards have to say, though. Interesting. So it feels like in order to get harmony, you might be leaving behind somebody. The 10 of Wands is here saying that this is an ending. All 10s are chapters are closing or new chapters are beginning. The 10 of Wands she's carrying is the experience and the knowledge from that experience. So you're taking it with you. You may be exiting from this person so that you can get back to harmony. You can get back to filling your own cup. The Emperor is an authority figure. So this might have been somebody that you had felt like you were inferior to, or they felt like they had to run the roost, or they had to rule things with an iron fist, or just a very selfish person. But yeah, the 10 of Wands is walking away with knowledge and experience. And then the Emperor is somebody who can be selfish, can be controlling a little bit, a lot of it, because he is a king at the end of the day. He's an emperor. He rules a whole empire, right? So this is something that may bring some clarity here with the 6 of Cups if you're looking for harmony. But to me, it doesn't feel like you might be walking away from a relationship. There might be a possibility of that, but there also feels like we're still going to work this out. We're still going to try things. We're still going to move forward. I also feel very moving forward with this. So you may not be giving up quite yet with this relationship, but that's what I got for the cards. So Katie, let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that gives you clarity or insight. But yeah, I feel like I want to pull another card for you. I don't know why. I just do. Yeah, it's a decision you're making. So you might be making the decision right now to leave. Because this is indecision. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? I'm kind of weighing out my options a little bit, which is more the 2 of Pentacles. But the 2 of Swords is the crossroads card. Like, should I go this route or should I go that route? So it might be something you're debating on leaving and moving forward. And you might find somebody when you start moving forward too. Okay, so I hope that made sense, Katie. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your reading here today. And guys, we are still doing free read. This makes sense to me. Thank you so much. You're very, very welcome, Caitlin. You're very welcome. All right, guys, if you're interested in a free reading, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section to qualify for your free reading today. But if you want to ensure that you are going to get a reading, it's a 5-minute in-depth reading. Go ahead and get your $15 donation in for your 5-minute in-depth reading of your choice. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. So you get a whole plethora to choose from if you're interested. All right, and you can find all that at my profile on the link. All right, Meg, let's go ahead and do a general reading for you for Meg. I promise there won't be drama. You're so funny, Meg. All right, let's see what's going on here for Meg. Spirit, what does Meg need to know? Spirit, what does Meg need to know? Spirit, what does Meg need to know? What's going on for Meg here? I want to do 2 more. Last one. All right, let's see what's going on. I don't see the drama quite yet. We'll see what's going on. The first card at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Hi, Caroline. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a brand new beginning. This is very interesting that you're also coming in during this portion, Caroline, because I also know what's going on currently with you. Thank you for the love you so much. But this is the Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity, a new line of income, a new material gain, a house, a home. That's the same thing, just different words. A car, a vacation you may be paying for. Like there may be something big that you have been saving for that you're doing, but there's also this feeling of newness, growth coming in, because this is the earth. Anytime we talk about pentacles, we're talking about the element of earth, which is growth. There may be some things you're going through because of the mountains here, but there is a new beginning coming in. All aces are new beginnings. Interesting. Listen, you got to leave some things behind. You got to leave some things behind. Maybe you got to leave some friends, some family, some co-workers or whatever. There's something you got to leave behind. Because, again, we have the Ten of Wands, which is already getting some work today. The Ten of Wands, again, is the card of walking away with knowledge and experience. The mountains are rocky. A husband, question mark. Possibly, but it's a new beginning here, so I'm not sure what's going on, but there's something you're walking away from to receive a new beginning, to achieve the new beginning in your own personal growth, because that's what feels like the most to me. It could be material gains, but to me, it feels like more like I'm growing and I'm really planting my seeds and I'm really like I'm betting on me comes through as well. So it feels like a new beginning for you, but there is something you're walking away from with knowledge and experience. You're saying, I can't do this anymore. Tens are ending. So we're ending a chapter to start a new chapter. 1 + 0 is 1, new beginnings. The Six of Pentacles is where we're walking towards. The Six of Pentacles is the card of karmic rewards, karmic gifts. So when you decide that you need to walk away from whatever it is that you need to walk away from to have this new beginning, you are going to be rewarded for it. You are going to be either get more money, have a financial reward, could be a literal gift, like somebody gives you a present. This could be your spiritual gifts coming through. It's whatever you've been dealing with that spirit has been asking you to learn the lessons on, that you're going to learn the lessons on and you're going to move forward with. Okay. And that's the gift that you'll see. You'll look back and be like, oh my God, I'm so happy I did that. It was the best decision I ever made. You're going to look back and be like, that's a gift for me, whatever you're walking away from. And from experience, I can tell you, yeah, that's exactly how I feel about leaving my ex-fiance. Like I was engaged, I was going to marry some dude and, just didn't work out. Is as it is. There's more to it, but just not gonna, it's fine. But when I left him, I was like, this was the best thing I could have ever done. Like my body felt better. I felt lighter. I felt healthier. I lost weight in a good way. It was, where it started everything. It's really the jumping point to the new chapter that I'm living right now, which I'm so much happier. I'm so much I gained some weight back. It is as it is. But like, I just feel happy. I feel fulfilled. I feel like I have a partner that really sees me, really cares about me, and actually likes me. So anything could happen there, my friend. But thank you so much. I really appreciate, Meg, that you wanted a free reading here today. And we are moving on to the donated readings. I'm glad you're in a better place now. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome. I hope it made sense, though. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight in some way, or it made sense to you at the least. Let me know in the comment section. But we are moving on to the free. Oh, perfect. It did make sense. Wonderful. But we are moving on to the donated reading. So if you guys are interested in a 5-minute in-depth reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Lordy. So go ahead and do that. We do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings, all available here today, right now. All coming in for now. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just like a little out of it. I'm just a little bit out of it today. Thank you so much for asking, Ladybug. A human design reading is one of my absolute top favorite readings to give. It is a chart reading. It's all about your energy. So similar to astrology, it is going to use your birth time, including the date, including the year. Nope, I said that all completely wrong. Like I said, I'm out of it today. But either way, human design is a reading about you, your energy, what type of energy you have, how it works for you effectively, and how to trust yourself by using your birth information, such as your birth date, including the year, your time of birth, and your city and state, or the city and country that you were born in. You can look up this chart for free, but just as an example, this is my chart. This is a chart of a projector, because that is the type of energy I have. There's 5 different types. My energy is a energy that is not very active, because we don't have sacral definition. So we live in rest and we have active cycles. What's really important about being a projector is that you can do whatever makes your heart happy, what makes you happy, but to move it forward, you do have to wait for the invitation. You have to wait for the right invitation. And it tells me here that if I'm just inviting myself to places, I'm going to hit brick walls. I'm going to find people that are really irritated with me, because my specific type of energy is penetrating. And if I don't get invited into somebody else's aura or somebody else's energy, and I just invite myself, they feel like, holy shit, who is this person? I can't stand them, because I am essentially just penetrating their aura without their permission, which is something I didn't realize until I learned human design. Ever since I started waiting for an invitation, though, my life has gotten so much better. It's been so much more productive. I am designed for success. So I feel a lot more successful. I finally get into a rhythm. Like it's just really inviting work. Like literally the invitations come. I am also an intuitive, and you can see it in my chart, because my authority center, the area in your body that you should trust when making decisions, is my intuition center and my instinctual center, which is also known as the splenic center. So it tells you all sorts of information. Are you somebody who can make in-moment decisions? Are you somebody who needs to wait out emotional waves? Are you somebody who needs to lead with their heart? Are you somebody who needs to talk it out? Are you somebody who can trust their gut? Absolutely. Oh, perfect. I'm so glad to hear that, Meg. Meg says, I think it was exactly what I needed to hear too. I'm so glad to hear that. Sorry I missed it. But yes, so hi, Samantha. Welcome in. I don't think you're Samantha, actually. But either way, no, you might be. Either way, guys, that's human design. Human design, that's just like scratching the surface of human design. It also tells you about like what type of personality you are. I am a traditional introvert, extroverted introvert, I'm a hermit role model. So I love my alone time. Working from home is ideal for me, because I love to be home. I love to be in my own space, my own element. I don't really need a lot of people. The people I do have are like the people that I feel like are who I need in my life. And then plus, like, I'm extroverted. I come online. I'm very big and boisterous. I'm very Leo coded, where I'm very much like, hey, I'm here. I'm doing my thing. I'm hanging out with you guys. You want reading? So like, I'm very sociable, very extroverted when I need to be. But I love to just be introverted as well. So that's what the Hermit role model kind of is, just as very blatant terms. It's way more in depth than that. And then it also tells you your incarnation cross, which is your reason that you're here, why you incarnated, what lesson you're trying to learn. Mine is the left angle cross of refinement. So when I help others like refine whatever they're trying to get clarity or insight on, specifically with my psychic readings, I am more going down the path I'm supposed to be on. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. I get the invitations through the $15 donations. That is how my chart works for me. But everyone is a little bit different. Everybody's a little bit different. Some people are manifestors. Some people are here to initiate. Some people are here to start things. Some people can speak things into existence really easily. Some people need to do inspired work. Some people are barometers for your community. And if that person's sick, then something's wrong in your community. It's very in-depth. It's very in-depth. And then, of course, I do astrology as well. Hi, Bianca. But we are waiting on that next donation to come through. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Perfect. Sounds great, Ladybug. Ladybug. Not, I don't know what I just said. I just rolled my A's. Ladybug. Thank you guys for liking the live. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. We are just waiting on the next donation to come through. It looks like somebody is going to send a donation in. But anyone wants in, it's all first come, first serve. So go ahead and get your donation in now to get on the list. Thanks, Megan. It looks like you just got the number 3 gifter badge. Hey. I don't really know what any of that means. But either way, get hype. But if you guys are interested, we do more than human design here. We do astrology. We do psychic readings. I'm clearly shuffling the cards. Do I put the birthday in the... If you want to put your birth date, including the year, your time of birth, and your place of birth, feel free to do that. Otherwise, I'm going to ask you to do it in the comments. And if you're not comfortable with that in the comments, right, like my Venmo is private, so nobody sees that but me. Hey, thanks, LOL. No, thank you, Megan. Thank you. But we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. I just feel like I keep repeating that. I got nothing else to say. Lorraine is making me so tired. But I know I need to go on because I haven't been on. I just got over being sick, and I'm not sick. I just got the rainy sleepies, you know? Who else gets that? I think everybody. I think it's like a natural thing because you can't really do anything in the rain when we were hunters and gatherers. So it might be instinct. I really don't know. I do too. Bianca, thank you for letting me know that I'm not alone. Not alone in the sleepies. All right, Courtney, I got you. Thank you so much, Courtney. All right, let me get your information in here. Let me know when you're back in the room. All right. Okay, she's back. And then Bianca said, I've been so tired lately. I don't know if it's something going on collectively, astrologically. Well, we did just have some pretty major eclipses come through. So that could also be something that's very tiring. True, the after effects, LOL. Yeah, it really might be. All right, Courtney, I got you up. I'm so excited. Okay, let's talk a little bit about what the chart is before we go into the chart itself. I'm very excited about your chart because you may be the first specific type of projector you are that I've gotten. So that's pretty stinking exciting. So Bianca, Courtney, sorry, I was talking to Bianca before. Courtney, this is your human design body graph. Okay. This is what's known as the body graph. There's two sides to your chart. There is the red side of your chart. There is the black side of your chart. The red side of your chart correlates with the red lines in the chart, not the red chakra. There's no rhyme or reason to the colors of the specific chakras. They just pick those colors, okay? But what I'm talking about is the lines. So this is a line here. Anything that's red here is highlighted. This is a line. So these are formulated at 88 days before your birth. This is about the third trimester. But it's always 88 days before your specific birth. That's when they say the soul imprints on the body. So the red lines are the soul line, the unconscious line, or the design side. So you can name all three and mean those lines, okay? You're being this unconscious line means that you are naturally gifted in these areas. You don't have to think about it. You're just a natural at them, okay? You're also being pointed out to things that are not consciously in your mindset or your view, where other people point it out and they're like, hey, Courtney, do you know that you do this thing? And you're like, no, actually, you know, I might actually do those things, don't I? And they're like, yeah, you do those things. So these are things that people see more clearly than you, but also where your natural gifts lie. Okay, Courtney's laughing. We have the black side of your chart, which correlates with the black lines in the chart. If you have red and black, it just means you have gate 13 on both sides. Consciously, which is the black side, or your personality, or the the red side, which we've already talked about, is your unconscious side, your design side, or your soul lines. You have black all over. Excuse me here. These are, again, your conscious lines. These are the things you understand about yourself. Nobody needs to point these out. These are the things you're like, I am this way. This is who I am. Very tangible information for you. That's so true. These shapes in here are chakras. These chakras all indicate a different area of your body. So we have your root, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your center of self, or the G center. It's called two different things. Your splenic center, your throat center, or your manifestation center. You have your ajna, and you have your crown centers, also known as the chakras. We just call them centers in human design terms. So let's talk about the 5 aura types, and then we're going to get right into what aura type you are. There's 5 different aura types. There is the projector, which is me. Hello. We have the projector, the reflector, the manifester, the generator, and the manifesting generator. But what you are, my friend, is the same as me. We're projectors. So what it means to be a projector is that you do not have sacral definition. When you don't have sacral definition, that means you live in rest and you have active cycles, period. Okay? I'm going to say it again, because we get labeled lazy a lot, and we're not lazy. We just don't have constant or consistent access to the energy center of the chart. So we live in rest and we have active cycles. Laying down is a favorite for us, okay? We're also not designed to work 9 to 5s. If we work a 9 to 5, we come home, we sit down on the couch, and that's the mistake we made, because now we're kaputs. Now we're done. Now we're not getting up. It's hard to feed ourselves. It's hard to take care of the tasks we need to take care of. Like, we really try to make up for that on the weekends if we do work a 9 to 5. But we're not really designed to do so. We have about 4 good hours of work in us, and I do try to push it for capitalism for 6 hours, but it is really a good 4 hours of energy that we truly have every day, unless there's some astrological thing happening where it's highlighting, thank you, Spirit, our sacral definition here. Also, Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are new. Being a projector means that you also need to wait for invitations. That is how you effectively work with your specific type of energy. Okay. When you wait for invitations, it can look like a verbal face-to-face invitation. It can look like a written invitation. It can look like, oh man, guy, you should do this thing. Da 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 da. That could be an invitation, just like a very off comment, that's just being said. That's just like, oh man, that's so cool. You should take it there. That's an invitation. So it can be anything that looks like an invitation. Now, not every invitation is meant for you. There's things that you're going to say no to. And how you know what is the right invitation or the correct invitation and which is the invitation that's not meant to be accepted is through your ego. So your heart center is also known as your ego center. So you are somebody who does lead heart first. And this is what makes your chart very unique that I have not yet seen. And I have been reading charts since 2021. Okay. So what makes your chart really unique to me is that you are a ego projector. I am a splenic projector. When you are an ego projector, you are somebody who is leading heart first. Now, I am going to read what this website says because I don't have many people who are heart ego projectors. So I do want to see what the actual graph says. The heart ego authority is based on willpower. The willpower to follow your desires. When you are presented with a question regarding what you should do, you might feel a warmth and a strong pulse waves in your heart area attracting the desired thing, which indicates a yes. Alternately, your heart shutting off or sending anxious pulse waves means no. You have a tremendous amount of willpower. It is so important to tune in to your heart in order to make sure an opportunity or a person is something you really want before you dedicate your willpower to them. It's also important to feel valued and appreciated in the situation you are entering. You should not feel guilty when you follow what your heart wants, even if it seems selfish. You must first prioritize yourself when making decisions and make ones that serve you. Sometimes such decisions will also serve the greater good, and sometimes they won't. But this should not be the basis for your decision making. You must not come from a state of guilt when deciding, especially when you are about to commit to something or someone for a long time. Since you are a projector with a heart authority, which is quite rare, though, make sure you are first invited before entering exchanges and sharing your powerful guidance. Though you are meant to be selfish in your decisions, you are not meant to initiate action. Wait for others to ask for your advice first or to invite you into partnerships. And only then assess whether your heart wants to engage or walk away. So you are very, very unique. You're very rare. You are also a true empath, so you do feel other people's feelings as if they are your own. That's why it's probably a very good idea to really know what you want before moving forward with any invitations, because you're going to feel other people's need for you. You're going to feel other people's anger or any emotions. Just you're going to feel these emotions whether they're strong or not. So you're going to feel like, oh, they need me, but do you need them? Is this something that you want? So make sure you know what you want before you receive your invitation so that you can say yes or no to it. Lead heart first. And having all the willpower to do anything, like I said, projectors are designed for success. We are designed for success. Okay. So if you are going to be successful, you need to know what your heart wants, know what you're desiring, know what it is that you're going forth and saying, I want this, and move forward and wait for those invitations to roll in before you move forward in a big way. But you can get the ball rolling and get things started because that's what your heart wants. You feel it in your bones. You go for it, right? Hey, Lacey. So I do hope that made sense there, Courtney. I hope that gave you clarity and insight about you and how you're designed. She said, I loved that. And we literally just touched the surface of it. Like we haven't talked about your personality type, your incarnation, again, what your soul incarnated to learn in this lifetime. We talked a little bit about your signature theme, which is success. It's why projectors are designed for success. We didn't talk about your not self theme. We didn't talk about basically anything about your astrology, about the Chinese I Ching, which is the gates, the lines that we were talking about earlier, the chakra system, which is the center, characters. Like there's so much to talk about. We literally only scratch the surface. So I do offer them privately if you're interested in a private human design reading. Otherwise, you can always do more readings on here if that intrigues you as well. But yeah, human design is the fucking tits. I love her. I love her so much. She's my favorite thing. So guys, if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your $15 donation to receive a in-depth 5-minute reading of your choice. We just did a human design reading, but we do astrology readings, psychic readings, and evidential mediumship readings as well. Again, there is no wait at this time. So if you are interested in getting a reading, now's the time to get that donation in. First come, first serve. Whoever gets it in gets the next reading. But Courtney, thank you so much for allowing me to read you. Now, I didn't actually share the screen that I was supposed to where I'm recording, but you can. Oh, you sent me a Venmo. Okay, let me take a look. But you can always hear me talking, and you can watch this live from my point of view, honestly, because I didn't share the screen. But you can always watch what we just discussed on YouTube. It's about 30 minutes in, okay? Last time you read for me, it was after I lost my baby. So learning this about me was so healing. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy, Courtney. I'm so happy to hear that. That makes my heart so like just so full. Amanda, I do have your donation here. So Amanda, what type of reading are we doing for you, my friend? But I'm so happy that this could be healing. It was super healing for me too. That's why it's like my favorite reading to give, because I just didn't understand why I'm always hitting brick walls, why people are so frustrated with me and angry with me. Like, why can't I get along with everybody when I really just want to? You got an ex-friend trying to destroy your reputation. Ooh. Don't tell me too much, but we can see it's all lies. I need guidance. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Yes, every time you read me, we chip away onion layers. Oh, I love it. Oh, that makes... I love my job. I love what I do. I'm so happy I could do that for you. All right, we are going to do Amanda's reading about what they need to know about their ex-friend here. Your timestamp, Amanda, is going to be 38 minutes. Again, we do record all these readings, so you can always watch them again. Whew, Spirit, this is for Amanda. The way my upper back fucking hurts. Spirit, what does Amanda need to know about, what guidance can we give them about the situation with their ex-friend? Spirit, what advice, what guidance can we give Amanda in regards to this ex-friend? Spirit, what guidance can we give Amanda in regards to this ex-friend situation? Amanda, the first thing that I feel in my back, and I can't ignore it, is my upper back feels like I tweaked something. It feels like something might be getting pinched. It just hurts. It's more on my right side, up by my shoulder blade, but like the bottom of my shoulder blade, somewhere in between my spine and the bottom of my right shoulder blade. So I feel like this is where you keep stress. I feel like you need to get like a tennis ball or something and like rub it out. Maybe get a masseuse. Hi, Hassan. I haven't seen you in a minute, my love. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart, me, Hassan. But Amanda, whatever this is, like, this is just stressful. This just feels like a lot on my back here. And I do think that's where you're keeping the stress. This is a highly emotional situation here. We have the Queen of Cups. She is Cancer traditionally, but she may be, Capricorn, no, not Capricorn, Scorpio or Pisces, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. She is Cancer, though. Cancer is about the home, the family. She is the mother of the tarot. This might be somebody you really felt a very big closeness to. You might have been like, this is somebody I consider a really good, close personal friend, maybe family even, because, you know, my friends are like family. Absolutely. I know like my sister's friends are like family. Like like your friends are family, right? It's the family you have. So this is somebody that you really held in high regard, who you felt a really close emotional bond with. Let's see what else is going on. This seemed to happen really fast, this falling out. Listen, you might have to leave behind this friendship. Like, and it might be a group of friends because we do have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is the friendship card. This is a card of collaboration with your friends, groups of friends, things like this. So this might be something that you really have to get away from. Okay. So really how it's shown to me is like this, where we're running away because it happened really quickly. You confirmed it happened really fast. And this is something that I do feel like you're going to be fine from, you're going to grow from, you're going to transform from, you're going to learn how to fill your own cup. And I do feel like there is going to be something here that takes you into the next chapter, into the next thing, because this is a lot. It's a lot. So I do see a lifestyle change happening for you. The Lovers is relationships and lifestyle changes. Relationships are a broad term. It does not mean romantic always, but it does indicate relationships. It can either flourish or it can burn up. And that's the same for any relationship. You do have Archangel Michael right here. He is the protection angel. He is protecting you from going further into this group. Rejection is protection, even though it doesn't feel like it necessarily. Sometimes it feels like, oh, what do you mean this is protection? It hurts so fucking much. But it does protect you from something that could happen potentially even worse than what's happening now, right? But Lovers, again, is lifestyle changes. That's what it is at its core. So when you even start a romantic relationship, you change your lifestyle to accommodate for somebody else to get into your life, right? That's the same with friendships. Now we're accommodating for our friends. We're making sure that we're being good friends, maybe putting them first, but now it's time to put yourself first. I know they're talking lies about you. That's what you told me, at least. So this is something that you're going to have to decipher, like, are they even worth keeping around? Should I absolutely just cut them off? Should I block them on all platforms? Should I block their numbers? Just moving forward from them. And I do feel like you are going to move forward from them because we do have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is the card of newbies, something new coming in. She is wand, so she is fire, she's warm, she is inviting, but she is transformation, she is psychic ability, she is passion, desire, and motivation. There's transformation because these are really honestly the pyramids in traditional tarot. Pyramids are about a bunch of transformation. It's very transformative. So we're turning blocks of sand into these pyramids, but this is transformation. This is how it feels about it to me. Like, I'm transforming. I'm stepping into who I need to be. I am shedding what I need to shed. I'm burning symbolically what I need to burn and let go of in these friendships, in this moment with this ex-friend. Hi, Isabel. We also have the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is a card of filling your own cup, finding a way. She slowly got here. He's the second fastest moving card. She slowly found her way patiently, and she found her river. So going with the flow, making sure to fill your cup and make sure that your cup is always filled, because it is your responsibility and all of our individual responsibilities to fill our own cups. It's nobody else's responsibility but our own. So make sure that you are doing what you need to do for you. Concentrate on you. Ignore the noise here. I know they're lying to you. I know it's hurting your reputation, but you can always speak the truth if you have the receipts, right? And you can prove to whoever needs proving that you're not lying, that you're being lied on, if that is something that you need to do. But I just feel like I just need a whole reset. Just get everyone root and stem out of here, because it just feels like poison in the well. But I hope that made sense, Amanda. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. Let me know if that did make sense, if that did help in any way. You are very welcome for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you know that it made sense and that it does help. Thank you so much for being here. I'm wishing you the best. I know it sucks to have to move away from friendships that you've built over all this time, but sometimes it's the better thing to do. All right, guys. So we are waiting on that next donation to come through. $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. Again, psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. So if you are interested in any of that, feel free to submit your donation in now. Just doing a refresh to make sure I didn't miss anything. And it does not look like I did. Okay. What I'm quickly going to do, though, because I have to, I got to pee. So I'm going to go to the bathroom super quick. I'm going to pause this. I'll be right back. Send in your donations while I'm gone. I will make sure to check before we start again. Alrighty, I am back. Oh, everyone stayed. Thank you so much for staying, guys. That was really nice. Not everyone stays. I usually lose at least half people when I pause it real quick. But it doesn't look like anyone came through, but that's okay. We're just waiting on the next donation to come through. I said to come through too many times. Oh my goodness. I just laugh at myself. But guys, if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your donation. $15 for 5 minutes for an in-depth reading of your choice. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. I got so many readings. I do so many readings. Hi, Aaliyah. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for joining us again. I'm glad to see you. I meant to tell you. I'm so excited. She said, I meant to tell you I saw Deftones at Louder Than Life, and I cried. Oh, you poor thing. Not poor thing, but it's cute. That's super cute. I love Deftones so much. I'm so glad you got to see him. Was this your first time? I cried a lot that day for that 4-day festival. Yes, first time. Oh, yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Like literally Deftones, for anyone who's new here who doesn't know about me and Deftones, we're close. No, I'm just kidding. They are one of my top favorite bands ever. But I have seen them since I was 14 years old, 2003. First time I ever saw that was at St. Andrew's Hall. They had just released, I want to say, I feel like they were either about to release their self-titled album or they had just released it. I can't recall. But I know their self-titled album was coming out. But I saw them there. It's a small, tiny little venue. Small, tiny little venue, guys. And I've been seeing them basically every year ever since. I've seen them at least 20 times. At least 20 times. So I'm so happy. She's an empath, so I could feel the overwhelm and excitement. It was fun. And their music is just so like, it's just a vibe. It's just like this music that just carries you, like this, like the literal music behind it. And then with Chino's lyrics, like his like beautiful, like he just like has a flow, like especially with his later music is so dreamy and Neptunian, and it just feels so so good. And they just got a whole new, it's almost euphoric, literally. And they just released a new album. Like they just released it. I don't know like the words of that album yet. I haven't fully listened to it, which makes me a bad fan, but I will have to listen to it. Just I'm never in my car, and that's where I listen to most of my music. which is so good. I did hear some of the songs. I think there's a song about Madonna, not Madonna, like the thing is like a plant. Let me get onto the Spotify, even though Spotify is a bad company. I still have it. Oh yeah, it's called Private Music. That's right. It's called Private Music. Is the album's name, and the song is Milk of the Madonna. That's the one they have out right now. I've heard that one. I can't remember if I heard Infinite Source yet. Or maybe I think about you all the time. I can't remember. But yeah, I already saved the album. It's already in my album, like my library. But I haven't actually sat down and listened to it yet. Oh, My Mind is a Mountain. That's what I've heard. I've heard My Mind is a Mountain. And I've heard Milk of the Madonna. God, they're just the best. Check out Deftones. Free plug for Deftones because they're the fucking best. Yes, that one is good, but honestly, no song of theirs is bad. Literally no song. Literally no song is bad. I can't even think of a Skip song that I even know, and they have like 12 albums themselves. Let me see. They have Adrenaline, Around the Fur, White Pony, Self-Titled, Diamond Eyes. No, Saturday Night Wrist, then Diamond Eyes. They have Mayo Yokin, Gore, Ohms, Private Music. Is that all their albums? Did I miss anything? I know they have B-sides and rarities. I don't know if we consider that an actual album, though. I think that's it. Maybe they have 10 albums. Let me go back to Spotify. But guys, we are doing readings if you're interested in a reading. $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. Psychic readings, mediumship readings. Oh God, Entombed is so good. Talk about euphoric music. Like Entombed is literally so euphoric. Like it's just so mind melting. Like that song. Like just how it's even put together. It's so good. Entombed. All right, so Ohms, Gore. Wait, hold on. Private Music. They did a deluxe anniversary for White Pony. What? Back in oh, I knew about that. Never mind, I knew about that. Ohms, Gore, Koi no Yokin, Diamond Eyes, Saturday Night Wrist, Deftones, White Pony. Yeah, they only have 10. I named them all. Leanna, thank you so much for your question. It's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Thank you so much. But if you're looking for mediumship, I don't do any mediumship for free. That is always an exchange, an energetic exchange. Sorry, I can't get my words today. That roll I was to me because I'm getting frustrated with me not being able to speak. Anyway, I just had to tell you because it was amazing, as it should. You should listen to When I Was Done Dying by Dan Deacon. Music video is fabulous. I will put it down. Dan Deacon. When I Was Done Dying. All right. I will check it out. Meg. All right, guys. I feel like maybe we should restart the live potentially because we keep going up and down. So we'll try. So join me on the next one, guys. Follow me if you haven't followed me already. And I'm just going to restart this live here. So I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Hello. Welcome in. in. My name is Melody. I'm a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, you're in luck because that is what I do here. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, I do human design readings, and astrology readings. So if you guys are interested in a reading, I am here for it all day long. Yes, yes, yes. It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. So if you are interested in that, feel free to submit your donation in now. There is nobody on the list, so you will be next if you are interested. Hello, hello, hello. To the window, to the wall, to the wall, to the sweat drop down these barrels. Oh, these female girl. Ah, skeet, skeet, oh, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Sorry, I'm a millennial. What am I supposed to do? Not finish it? I am literally like, you think of a stereotypical millennial? That's me. Dash me. 1989 gang. Anyway, welcome in, guys. Hi, Parveen. Thanks for coming back. But yes, we're doing readings right meow. If you're interested, $15 donation for a 5-minute reading of your choice. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. I'm doing them for $15 donations for a 5-minute in-depth reading. You're going to get some clarity or insight with the cards. You're going to get connection with somebody who's passed away with my evidential mediumship. I do human design readings, so you're going to know hi, Teresa. You're going to know yourself better through the lens of human design, which is all about your energy, what type you got, how it works for you, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. Also, I do astrology readings, so if you're ever interested to know like how astrology is affecting you, that is a reading we can do. A reading we can do. Oh, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Wow, I had some people in here and now I have nobody? If you're in here and you're just not being counted, tap that screen, send likes. Let me see. But that's crazy to go from people to nobody. That's not right. Anyway, I'm just going to talk because I know you guys are out there. I know you guys see me. You guys are just not in the room, and it's fine. It's fine. Oh my goodness, guys. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And I am doing readings here live today on the internet, on TikTok. So if you guys are interested in getting some clarity or insight, hi, Tilly. Go ahead and submit your $15 donation in now so that you can get your reading underway. It's all first come, first serve. Oh, first come, first serve. This is a very interesting live already. Like, I've never seen a live like this already. Very interesting. I'm just going to put on my warmer, warm up my tea. While we're just waiting for the next reading to come through. Psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. Hello, hello, hello. All right, tea. Warm up quickly, please. Oh, Lord, I am so out of it today. I'm tired. The sun is coming out now, which is nice, so maybe we'll get a little charge up from the rain. But the rain has definitely made me real tired. Ugh. Ooh, sorry, guys, for those who I just made yawn. My bad. But welcome in, guys. Hey, hello. Oh, we got 25 viewers outside of the live, so we got some people. If you are interested in hanging out with me, that would be cool. Just tap on in. Come on. And come in and talk with me. Hang out with me. Ask questions. We can do some readings. We can do some psychic readings, some mediumship readings, some human design readings, some astrology readings. Whatever you want to do. Whatever floats your boat today. We can absolutely do that. All right. Hello. Welcome in. How is everyone doing on this Wednesday? I'm sure it's really fun for everybody today. We're halfway through the work week for those of you who are working full-time gigs. And for those of you working part-time gigs or service gigs, the weekend doesn't matter. It's not real. I remember being a server and being like, yeah, for sure, the weekend's great because it brings in more people where I can make more money. But I don't get that day off. Bloop, bloop. Working in a group home can be exhausting. I bet it can. I'm sure there's a lot going on at all times. It's very similar to me, like just caregiving, in a different way. So it just depends on, what the group home is, but it's just a lot for anybody, I feel. And you are somebody who's doing the work, doing the good work. So keep it up, Danny. Take as many breaks as you need to. Drink your tea, drink your coffee. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it overwhelm you, because you're somebody who also doesn't have days off like that. Group home, it doesn't shut down. It's 24/7, 365. Thank you, Danny, for the liking of the live. I appreciate it. Oh, it's cute name, Blinks, for a puppy. Very cute name. All right. Hey, guys. Hey. If you've never seen my face before, I guess maybe introduce myself. Maybe that'd be nice for you guys. I'm Melody. Nice to meet you. I am a psychic medium. I can see, I can feel, I can hear spirit. I offer my services here on the TikTok. Usually I'm on around like 9:30, 11 a.m. type of thing, Eastern time. I'm on the Eastern time zone. But today I was put down by the rain. I really was. It was like, I can't do anything. Woke up at like a little bit before 11. I was like, Lord. So I did decide to still come on because I do want to dedicate my, to my practice, to you guys. I also love my job. I love what I do. I love that I help people. I love that I can get connection with people that needed clarity or insight, or they need comfort in some way. I feel really privileged that I get to do this work. So I like to come on here and make sure that I am available for you guys at least once a day. I'm always available through my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. If you guys are ever interested in a private reading, thank you, Brooke, for liking the live. I appreciate that so stinking much. I really, really, really do. But I am here for you guys. So if you guys are interested in a reading, I do offer my services for a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading. The reason it's a donation at all is because I am a projector. In order for me to do readings, I need invitations. And that is an invitation that also gives an energetic exchange so that I can survive. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see. We have Shiwa, it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. Thank you so much for letting me know how to say your name in the parentheses. Go ahead and submit your donation, and now we can see what's going on with you and Damien, what you need to know about that. Thank you, Shiwa, for the share as well. I appreciate that. But let me know how you guys are doing today. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, Lordy. Sorry. I'm not trying to be yawning on live. I'm just sleepy. I'm a sleepy little EP. Alex, thank you so much for your question. I will see what's going on with you and Kimber once you are able to send in a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. I don't know why I said it like that, but it's just a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute in-depth reading. If you're interested in that reading, I'd be happy to read that for you. You'll just have to submit that donation. I am having the most silly day, I swear. My brain is just not here. I need my tea to warm up quicker. Right now it's just on a little warmer plate here using a tea light candle. All right, it's first come, first serve. I know I'm being so boring, guys. I don't know. I don't know where my pizzazz is. I don't know where my spunk is, my charisma. It's just depleted. I'm tired. I am wanting to be on for at least another hour, but it doesn't seem like we're getting any traction. I think I'm going to restart the live again. Maybe get my spunk back. I don't know. I'm going to restart it, guys. Follow me if you haven't followed me already. If you want to, I'll see you on the next one. Oh my God, this was terrible. that was something else. All right. Hello. How are you out there in TikTok land? I'm doing all right. But I am here offering my services here live on the internet. I do psychic readings. That is a topical reading of your choice to see what you need clarity or insight on and to give you that clarity or insight. I also am an evidential medium. So what that means is that I do mediumship that is evidential. You will see whoever you want to read or whoever you want to connect with, I will give you that reading, and it will be very evidential that this is the person that we are talking to, and then I will provide messages for you. From there, we do human design readings. Human design readings are all about your energy, what type of energy you got, how to work with your specific type of energy effectively, and how to trust yourself with making decisions. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me very hi, Constance. Thanks for coming back, my friend. I got a little bit of the spiritual burpees right now. I also do astrology readings. Astrology is really just what was going on at the time of your birth with the stars and what that means for you and what you can experience in different areas of life due to where the stars were upon your birth. We love it. We stand astrology here. Astrology is great. So go ahead and let me know what type of reading you're interested in having in order to get a reading here live with me. It is a $15 donation for a 5-minute in-depth reading, again, of your choice. It is a flat rate of $15 no matter what type of reading you're wanting. Again, psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings, all offered here on this live for that flat rate of $15 for your in-depth 5-minute reading. Yes, I am here. I'm here really late, and I don't know if I'll be doing that again. But you know what? It's fine because I love to be on live. I love my audience. I love my followers. I love to be of service in this way. I love to help in this way. So I am not like blah about it. It's fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Full disclosure, I'm just tired and I don't know what's coming out of my mouth. I'm just talking for the sake of talking now. No dead air. That's what I learned at broadcasting school. Dead air equals no money equals getting fired. So if you're in broadcast, just know that. But luckily, I have no sponsors here that are not making money, so I can, I guess, be quiet. But it's my life. I can do what I want. I can do what I want. Constance, thank you so much. I got you. We're going to do a general reading for you. Thanks, Constance. Now I can talk about something of substance. Woo woo. Let me know when you're back in the room, my friend. All right, Constance is here. Constance, your timestamp is 1 hour, 11 minutes. 111. Manifestations coming true. New beginnings coming in. And guys, we do record all these readings. If you ever are interested in getting a reading, you ever wanted to watch it again, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right, Spirit, this is for Constance. Constance. Spirit, what does Constance need to know? What is the message for Constance? Spirit, what is the message for Constance? What does Constance need to know? What's going on here? Last shuffle here. We're going to cut the deck. So in the body, like what I'm feeling is I feel prepared in a way. Like I'm ready for the next thing that happens. I'm not going to be shocked about what happens. Like I feel like in the driver's seat. I feel like in control. And I feel like I'm digging this energy. So hopefully this makes sense for you already with this channeled message. But I just feel like I feel like I'm embracing change. I feel like I'm ready for it. You know, are you ready for it? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is saying that you may be holding on to something that is not quite serving you. You may need to let go of it or at least reevaluate it. It may no longer feel stable. It may no longer feel like a good place to have a foundation. But there is something you're holding on to that may not be serving your highest good. So let's see what's going on. Wow. Yeah, whatever it is, you're letting go of it. That's how it feels. It feels like we're evening some things out. We're really embracing our confidence, embracing our inner queen, if you will. Accurate so far. Because we have two queens here. These two queens to me is like, I feel like I am really channeling this. Like I'm really stepping up my confidence game. I'm really putting the emotions that I need to put into myself. You could be dealing with an emotional situation, but she is very like emotionally savvy. She's emotionally intelligent. She knows she has constant access to a water source that can fill her cup. She is absolutely fulfilled. Okay. So getting that confidence up, getting that emotions to where you need it to be. We have the Queen of Pentacles. When I look at her, like I just feel the preparedness in this card. I feel prepared. I feel ready. I feel like I have my needs met. I feel like I have everything taken care of. All the little things are being tied up with a bow. Like it feels very, very beneficial to me, like with these two queens. Now there's only four queens in the deck and you got two of them in a 5-card spread. So that's telling like that confidence is up. I like it, especially like having this confidence up and making sure that I'm feeling even keeled. I feel like I can handle my shit. I feel like I can really I feel like I can breathe here. And she is a Libra. This is Libra season right now that we are in. Libra is all about relationships. She is the natural ruler of the 7th house of relationships in astrology. She is also somebody who is looking forward for fairness, equality. She'll take action when she needs to. She's also the justice system. That's why she's justice, right? Lady Justice is all about fairness and equality. But this to me is feeling very much like I'm finding my own peace. I'm finding my own balance to my own life. Like I feel very, again, in charge. I feel very in charge. I love this. Especially the last two cards are so good. So good because your prayers have not gone unanswered. Your manifestations are being heard. The 9 of Cups is your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations, all coming to fruition. 9s are preparing for the endings that 10 brings. 9s are saying, like, I know this is what I want, and I'm going to bring it in before this chapter ends. Whoa, I just found my inner goddess, and it's Nashi, the goddess of justice. I love what I do. I love reading people. So this is so beautiful. I love this so much. This is really tapping into that confidence. Goddesses are confident. And they're a little egotistical if we think about certain goddesses. They do have a lot of pride, but they are very confident. We also have success here. The 3 of Wands is the card of success. So you working with this goddess is so wonderful. Spirit's already here saying yes to it. I burp. Spirit makes me burp during these readings for confirmation for anyone who's new here. Thank you so much. So you're going to have a successful time with this deity, with your goddess. If you haven't already made an altar to her, absolutely make an altar to her. But this is success. This is your hopes, your dreams, your manifestations coming in. I already started a tattoo design for Nashi. Oh, how cool. Also get that altar together though. The altar is something that is very, very, very important when you're working with goddesses, with any deity at all. But this is something that is going to be successful. She's hearing your manifestation. She is going to assist you. She is going to help you get these manifestations off the ground. And moving forward, are the ships in yet? Nope, they're still in the harbor, but they are coming to port. So things are coming in. So Constance, I'm so happy that I could help you here today. I'm so happy this reading made sense. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I really appreciate you so much. So thanks for everything. Yeah. Guys, if you're interested in your own reading, you wanted more clarity or insight about anything that you have a topic on, that was a psychic reading we just did. So hang out with us and get your $15 donation in to receive your 5-minute reading of your choice. Again, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, and astrology readings. I offer all sorts of different modalities that you can check in on. Hi, Etta. Hi, Steph. I didn't see you there. Hello. We are just waiting on the next reading to come through. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to submit your donation. Thank you, Etta, for the heart me. But thank you again for being here. Send in your submission, a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading to get clarity or insight, to get evidential mediumship, to get human design readings and astrology readings. We are just waiting on the next donation. It all comes first come, first serve. Whoever gets it in first is the next person that receives a reading from moi. That's me in French. I don't know what comes out of my mouth. I don't know what comes out of my mouth ever. Thank you, Vanessa, for liking the live. I appreciate that so much. Truly, I do. But hopefully you just joined us on the last reading. That was a really fun reading we just did, where Justice came in, the Queens came in, and it turns out she's working with a goddess of justice, Nashi. Thought I'd get you started. Well, thank you, Vanessa. I really was at 0, so thank you so much for that. I just got here. Well, you're a very welcome site, so thank you so much for being here. Steph is also liking the live. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. All righty. Hey. Yes, those likes are rising. So guys, if you want to help us out and get the likes up, I'm actually going to lower what I normally do. I usually say like 30,000 likes and we'll do a collective. Since I'm not really planning on being on for like a long time like I normally am, I'm usually on for like anywhere between 3 and 4.5 hours. You could just get us up to 10,000 likes and we'll do a collective reading if that makes you happy. Hi, Pisces Grease. Are you looking for a love reading potentially? I'm not sure. But it's a $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. To me, I may not always have money, but it's still energy exchange to like. Literally, it is because you're putting the energy of tapping that screen. Shalonda, I got you. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comment section what type of reading are we doing for you. Thank you, Shalonda. All right, we're going to do love reading for you. Absolutely. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 21 minutes. Let me see what's going on. And when I say timestamp, I do record all these readings so you can watch them anytime you would like right from here. Let me bring it closer to you so maybe you can see it better. So you're interested in that, you can feel free. All right, Pisces, Greece, thank you so much for your question. It is a $15 donation. And Shalonda, thank you so much for the follow. Go ahead and book your reading in now by getting to my profile, clicking on my picture here, clicking on my picture again, clicking on the link in the bio. All right, Spirit. This is for Shalonda. Spirit, what does Shalonda need to know about love? Spirit, what does Shalonda need to know about love? Spirit, what does Shalonda need to know about love? There's just something here that I feel really apathetic for. I feel very much like sometimes I don't have words, I just have facial expressions, and it's just like an eye roll, look up, and just like a sigh with it all. Like it just feels very rough to me. I don't know what exactly is going on, but I feel like I'm losing. She goes, exactly. I feel like I'm losing some sort of hope here when it comes towards love. So I don't know if it's towards a partner or towards love in itself, but it's just like, I am not impressed. I'm not impressed with these people. Specifically, I think it's men, but I'm not impressed either way. We do have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands is a card of new beginnings. All aces are. The wands are the suit of fire. Fire's passion, desire, motivation, transformation, psychic abilities. The fire signs are the psychics. The water signs are the empaths. This is all intuition, but it's just different, right? But this is a new beginning. This is going to also like heat rises. So something may be rising up, but this is a really good sign that new love could be coming and finding you. That could be potentially good because we do have the sun here. So let's see what the other cards have to say. Because you're the prize. Absolutely, you're the prize. You're the one that has your shit together. You're the one that has your needs met by yourself, right? But I just feel like you have everything that you need, especially because this card literally indicates you have everything you need. Let me see what the other cards are. You're an intuitive. You're a psychic, girl. You are a psychic as well. So again, the Magician is here. Now we have 3 major arcana cards. Okay. When we talk about major arcana, we're talking about big life changes. The major arcana is about different areas of life. It's about like what you're going to encounter in your lifetime. Kaylee, it's a $15 donation. If you want to be next, go ahead and get your donation in now. But this is all about knowing that you have everything you need. You have the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, this growth of abundance, success, power, innocence, protection, constant and consistent access to it, as above, so below. Your manifestations are being heard. This is the card of the manifester. So you are manifesting things. Every time you say no to somebody, it's telling the universe like, oh, we didn't get it right this time. Let me go back to the drawing board. Let's try again. Because these men aren't anything. These men aren't shit. They're just babies. They're just a giant man babies. They're looking for the next person to take care of them, right? But more that you say no to that, saying like, that's not what I want, the more universe is like, oh shit, we fucked up. Let's get this person. Because there is this sense, like, you're very intuitive. Like, the way your cards are just speaking intuition, speaking psychic abilities to me, It's very, very pleasant to me. And things are going to work out. They really are going to work out, okay? Because we have the Page of Cups, which is tapping into your psychic abilities. This could indicate that you have a child as well, or you've been dealing with immature, emotional men. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Let me get you, make sure you got me back. Can you hear me well? I have you pause. I got a spam call and I answered it I didn't answer it, but I clicked the wrong thing. So make sure that you can hear me just before we go on here, Shalonda. I don't know why I just said your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Okay, perfect. She's back and she can hear me. So we're going to start your timer up again. But we have the Page of Cups is new intuition, new things. They are newbies. All of the pages are newbies. They're not just children or immature people, but they can be. They absolutely can be. But I do see like maybe you're starting your intuition journey. Maybe you're really realizing like, oh, damn, like I know more than I give myself credit for. You are an intuitive because she does not come out for non-intuitives. She is the high priestess. She is the mother, the maiden, the crone. She is what's behind the veil. She knows the esoteric. She knows spirituality. She knows how to connect with the 5D and knows that she belongs in the 3D. She does not try to bypass her spiritual growth, but she knows that she has the ability to contact whoever she needs to contact to give her the information, the advice, the wherewithal to do whatever it is that you want. You are a psychic, period. So trust in yourself. Trust when the vibes are good. Trust when the energy is good, when you're feeling good. Trust in those moments, okay? I just really feel like you're going to read into people, okay? We have the King of Wands. Again, Wands are the psychics. Leo is who he is traditionally, but he can be Sagittarius or Aries, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. He is somebody who's ready to go. He's getting off his throne. He's uncrossing his feet. He's not flush with his throne. He's ready to throw hands. He's ready to go up. He's ready to fight for what he wants, but he's also warm and inviting. He's very passionate. He's very desirable. He is not afraid to go to the next thing. And then we end with the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive sign in tarot you can have. So this is really a test of you trusting yourself, trusting what's right for you, saying no to the things that are not right for you, yes to the things that are correct for you. Success, strength, vitality, growth, warmth, power, energy, it's all right here. Okay. So trust in yourself. You are the prize. You are the one that's bringing things into the relationship that is beneficial. Don't forget that. Don't let anyone make you think otherwise, because you are the one who has their shit together, just waiting for this right person to come in. Trust your intuition. Trust it, because it's going to lead you to the right person. Okay. So Shalonda, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for getting your donation in. I really hope this helped. I hope this gave you some clarity, insight, or some comfort, even if you needed it. But thank you again for sending in your donation. She said yes, and thank you. You're very welcome, darling. Very welcome. All right. Hi, Barbie. How are you? Excuse me. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Paraline's back. Hi, Paraline. Thank you for liking the live. Barbie, thank you for liking the live as well. We are waiting on the next donation to come through. So if you guys are interested in a reading, go ahead and submit your donation of $15 to receive a 5-minute in-depth reading of your choice: psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. Barbie, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you so much for the go popular. Hello, Paraline. Thank you so much for all that. You are back, and I'm glad to see you. I'm always glad to see you, girl. Always, always. We are waiting on that next donation. Oh, the super popular. Is that new? Is that more than the popular? The go popular and the super popular. Interesting. I've never seen that one before. I don't think they have my tiny dinies anymore or something. There's something here that's not right with these tiny dinies. It says they do have them, but meh. There was a cool one the other day. I forgot what it was, though. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to change it. And then I forgot, because that's what I do everything. Yes, only subs may send super popular. Ooh. Maybe because you're a super fan now instead of a sub. That's what they changed it on like the 13th or 15th or whenever they did their whole like changeover. It's no longer subscribers, it's super fans. So that could be why you get the super populars. I always say super starlings. Yes. Mary Elizabeth Gallagher, also known as Molly Shannon's very famous character. So I'm only going to be on for about 45 more minutes, friends. So go ahead and get your donations in now so you can get on the list. Right now, the list is open. There is no waiting either. The next person to send in their donation gets the next reading. Yes, yes, yes. I couldn't wait for you to get in because I had a question. Now you hear, I don't even know what to ask anymore. You're so funny. Well, that's okay. If it comes back, it comes back. If it doesn't, I'll be here tomorrow. Usually at my normal time. Anywhere between 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if the question comes in later, we can write it down. And we can get it done tomorrow. If it comes back today, we can do it today. There is no pressure to get your question in today here. I never want anyone to feel any pressure ever. That's just not what I do here. It's not what I'm wanting. I just want, if you guys want clarity or insight, you want a reading from me, I offer my services. I need to dive deeper on my human design. How do I pick up where we left off online here? Yeah, we can do that. I'm trying to remember. LOL. remember when you remember. Barbie, we can absolutely do it. We can see what you remember. Because there is quite a few things to talk about. If we didn't talk about your profile, your personality type, the 6-2 of it all, we can start there because I already know we talked about you being a manifesting generator, what it means to respond. That's how you work with that specific type of energy. We talked about your emotional wave. I don't know if you talked about your incarnation cross, which is your life purpose, what lesson you're here to learn, why your soul reincarnated. We might have talked about your signature theme and your not self theme, which is satisfaction and frustration. You did, I believe. Okay. We can talk about, so we might have talked about the whole chart there. We can then talk about your gates and the astrology associated with those gates and what they mean. We could talk about the individual chakras, unless we already talked about them. But we might move on to either gates or chakras, it sounds like. Hi, Alexis. I'm so sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. Hello. Thank you for liking the live. Thanks for being here. I just didn't see you come in. Okay, perfect, Barbie. Sounds great. We'll get 6 minutes on your time for being a subscriber. And anyone else who wants to be next, go ahead and get your donation in. $15. $15. In the words of Cardi B, I know you got $15 for me. Even though she was asking for 10 for her album. Cardi B is so funny. She is so funny. And I haven't heard her album yet. I haven't listened to like any albums as of right now. Like I think I listened to Sabrina Carpenter's album last and I liked it. It was fine. It wasn't I'll have to re-listen to it again to really get into it. I was not as impressed as I was with Short and Sweet, but I still liked it. But that Bia song, I literally have no idea who Bia is. I have no idea. So when she said, name 5 Bia songs, gun pointed to your head, girl, Yeah, Bam, I would be dead. 100%. I don't know who he is. Never heard of her. All right, Barbie, I got you. Thank you so much. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. We're doing human design. All right, so let me know when you come back in, Barbie. All right, perfect. Got it. We got 6 minutes on your timer. Let me do a little share with the recording. And let's go. Ooh, let's go back here. Move some things around. All right. So what I think we're going to talk about is I think we're going to start with talking about the gates. So we're going to talk about the astrology and the Chinese I Ching. I'm going to start with your sun signs because you got 2 sun signs on each side. We're going to talk about your earth signs. If we can do more than that, we'll do more than that, but we're going to start there and then move our way down. All right. So gate 48 is your, excuse me, oh my gosh. Gate 48 is your personality or your conscious sun sign. Gate 48 is also known as the well. So this is a lot of deep knowledge. And you have this in 2 sides of your chart. See, gate 48 has both black and red attached. And you have it here on the black side, which is your sun sign. I wonder if you have it anywhere else. Yes, you do. You actually have it also in Uranus. And then you have it over here. So you have it 3 times in your chart. This is very big. This is depth of knowledge. This is feeling depth. This is really being connected to nature and the vibrations and really knowing that you are a wealth of knowledge, whether it's scientific knowledge, lyrical knowledge, natural knowledge, so it's just very much knowledgeable. Now, again, gate 48 is here in the splenic center. The splenic center is your intuition center and your instinctual center. And when you have gate 48, it is very like looking for the way to express itself through gate 16, which is skills. Oh, didn't mean to do that again. Skills is seen here in your Saturn. So the more that you learn, the more skills you gain, the more karmic rewards you're going to get. Saturn is very karmic. It's literally the planet of karma. So you learning these things and then learning the skills of them is going to be really, really great for you because it's something that you really do want anyways to look for. Now I'm going to quickly look in the book to see the line because you have line 6 in your sun. You have line 5 in your personality Uranus and line 1 in your subconscious Uranus. There's 6 lines to every single gate. Line 6 typically is the role model type line where it's very much this phase, goes through phases, usually 3 distinct phases, the martyr phase, the on the roof phase, the role model phase. So you may really get more people who are listening to your wisdoms when you are older. So when you're of 50 or older. Let me see what the book has to say for line 6 here. All right, it says line 6, integrity. Good fortune that may be perceived as the result of serendipity, but derives from effort and dedication. Oh no, I'm lying to you. That's gate 46, not 48. Dyslexia. This is self-fulfillment. The other one was a lie. This is self-fulfillment. The necessary qualitative foundation that is a prerequisite to establish the common good. The necessary and qualitative foundation that is the prerequisite to establish the common good. It's self-fulfillment. So you are fulfilling the self. Now, when we pair that with gate 53, gate 53 in your design sun is all about development. It's about beginnings. Gate 53 is located in, it's in the root. I was like, I know it's in the root. I couldn't find it. She's right here. She's in the root. The root is an adrenaline center. It's a pressure center. You may put a lot of external pressure on yourself, especially with this being defined. So you may put a lot of pressure just on yourself a lot to get going, to move forward. I'll be 54 on October 5th. Happy soon to be birthday. This is something that is going to allow you to see, like, yes, I have the information I need. I gain that information. I gain that wisdom. I gain that advice through gate 48 consciously. Subconsciously, I'm developing. I'm moving forward to new beginnings. Your line on this one is line 2. Line 2 is momentum. It's success breeds success. So the more successful you are, the better you're going to be. More successful you are, the more success is going to find you, the more success is going to come in, and all of that. So keep moving forward when you have that momentum. It says here, gate 53, again, development, beginnings, development as a structured progression that is both steadfast and enduring. And again, for gate 48, it said that you had to persevere, right? The necessary and qualitative foundation that is a prerequisite to establish the common good. So it's everything coming together, everything coming together. Now, do we have time? We have a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and talk about your your conscious, your personality, gate 21. Gate 21 is located in the heart center. Gate 21 is I want to say it's shock off the top of my head. Let me take a look real quick. I want to say it's shock. No, it's a huntress. I apologize. Gate 51 is shock. That's what it is. 51 is shock. Excuse me. So this is like very much the justified and necessary use of power in overcoming deliberate and persistent interference. When we talk about the sun, we're talking about your spotlight, where you're being spotlit, where your personality shines. When we're talking about the earth, because it's an earth gate, 21, earth is all about balance. This is how you balance out all the wisdom you get from the depth. Okay. And that is by justified and necessary use of power in overcoming deliberate and persistent interference. This is in line 6, which is chaos. So you may feel like you might thrive in the chaos a little bit because you have a handle on shit. Doesn't make it easy, but it could be something they're like, I can handle it. I can handle my shit. It says where ineffective action leads to disorder. So when you're having ineffective action in your balancing, where you balance out your life, it's going to lead to disorder. Where the other ones say like success. So it looks like you could accidentally go either way, but subconsciously, success is something you are striving for, and you will get more and more and more. Yes, it's 15 for live mediumship as well. So Barbie, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity or insight. I hope it was validating, because human design is very validating, or at least it should be. She also said so true. But yeah, so thank you so much for wanting a human design reading. It's literally my favorite reading to give. I love that we can record these as well, so you can always have these to look back on. Cats. Sorry, I just noticed that. Messing with my stuff. Yes, thank you. Totally validating. Yay! I'm very glad to hear that. Sorry, I'm just looking to make sure I didn't miss anything. But Barbie, thank you so much for wanting a reading and getting a reading here today. I really appreciate it so much. I know it's your favorite. It really is. So thank you so much for supporting me, getting the reading underway with human design. It's just literally the best. There's nothing like it. It's just the best. Around. Even if I don't have a specific person, see, that's the thing is, if we're doing mediumship privately, then no, you don't have to have a certain person in mind. We can just see who comes through. During live, even though we have 4 people here, we still have, how many people are looking from the outside in? We have about 55 people looking from the inside in. They're just not tapped into the room. So I could honestly accidentally tap into somebody else's family member. That's why I always say with my online, like with live mediumship, that I ask for you to know who you want to talk to, so that we make sure that you paid for your reading and you get your reading, instead of somebody else's family member who is like, I'm here and I'm loud in the what do they say? The loud mouths get fed. You know, so I would recommend having a specific person if you're going to do mediumship. Or we can see like who your guides are. We can check in and talk to your guides, let you know who they are, who's coming through. I haven't done a guide reading in a minute, to be honest. Like my guide, I have a couple. Everyone has a couple guides. You don't just have one. You have one main one typically, but you do have other guides. Mine is a Valkyrie. Her name is Juniper. She's golden. Her wingspan is as big as Antarctica. She is just the best, and I love her so much. Also, I have a wolf as well. My wolf is a female wolf. I don't remember her name, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. But I love her as well. So my animal guide is a wolf. My main guide is a Valkyrie. So we can definitely see who's coming in for you. Hi, Kelly. Hello. If you're interested in a guide reading to meet your guides. But I am only going to be on for another like 30 minutes. I see. I just had that feeling that I needed to hear it. Am I interested in this? I don't know, Kelly. Are you? Do you want to know? Oh my God, LOL. We're just waiting on that next donation to come through. So if you want to, come on in, get that reading in. We'll see who your guides are. It's a channeled reading, similar to mediumship, but it's a lot of fun. She goes, yes. She's so funny. Wait, let me get my headphones. Okay, sounds good. BRB. Sounds great. No problemo. I'm so glad you guys found me, even if I am late today. Typically, for anyone who's new here is watching from the outside in, I go on earlier. I go on 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Eastern time, somewhere usually between there. The rain just conked me, just literally conked me. I was out for the count. I literally couldn't even. So I just slept for a very long time. I eventually got on here. I'm feeling a little bit better. Like when I first got on here, I was out of it. I don't even know what the fuck I was saying half the time. Paraline, I got you. Thank you so much, my friend. All right. What type of reading are we doing for you, Paraline? Were you wanting to meet your guides? Okay, let's meet your guides. Your timestamp's going to be 1 hour. Kelly, I got you as well. Thank you so much. We're doing Paraline first, and then Kelly, we're going to do you right after. Paraline, your timestamp is 1 hour, 49 minutes. 1 hour, 49 minutes. And we're starting at 333. So there may be some lessons that we need to learn right now, but just know threes are very spiritually powerful. They're creation, they're divine presence. So there's something good in those 333s, even if it's a lesson you need to learn for your highest good. Just doing some cleansing breaths right now. Oh, this is for Paraline. Sorry, I got two in the meditation for a quick second. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Paraline's guides. We're meeting Paraline's guides. We are meeting Paraline's guides. One of your guys is a warrior looking guy. Um, he does appear ancient to me or older to me. He is somebody who is holding a spear. So I do feel like this is somebody who is really like a warrior, somebody who is fighting, somebody who is really setting the scale for what they do. Power comes with this person, like very powerful energy comes from this person. This person makes me, or the spirit, this guide, I shouldn't say person, it's a spirit. Your guide makes me feel like they did not take any shit. They didn't take any bullshit. Um, they make me feel very like I'm a guard. Like they guarded, they're a warrior, so maybe they guarded really like royal people in this time frame. It's very interesting because he's wearing to me like a toga, but he kind of feels like I don't know if they wore togas back in this time frame. I'm just they feel very very ancient, very much like first century type indigenous as well, but it just feels like an empire, like they were also protecting an empire. So this person protects you as well. So this is protection, this is power, this is not afraid to stand up for you. This is very much like I just want you to know that you are protected by this person, by this spirit, by this guide. um, I feel very stable with him as well, and sure-footed comes through as well. So I do feel stable and sure-footed. So this guy, what's your name? Elandro? Elandro? I think it's Elandro. Something like that. Elandro. Something like that. Hi, Ruthless Tarot. Welcome back. Thanks for the heart me. But that's what his name is, Elandro. And he makes me feel like he is somebody who is, again, sure-footed. They know their path they're walking. They're not afraid of anything that comes in. Is there a message that I need to know? What does Paralee need to know? What do you want to tell her? It's so funny because he speaks with an accent. But he speaks English. I hear English from him, but he's speaking in an accent. But it sounds like to me what he's saying is like, don't be afraid. I get a lot of don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to make moves. Don't be afraid to say the wrong thing. Because all of this is embracing you, embracing yourself, embracing who you are, embracing your authenticity, which I might have brought in yesterday. I can't remember if we talked about authenticity yesterday or not, but it feels familiar to me. So being your authentic self, not being afraid of that, and really reveling in that. It feels like I really want to help encourage you to be courageous, to be confident, to know that you have the skills you need. You have all the skills you need because he's very skillful. He's very, very skillful. Like with the spear he has, like he makes me feel like he's doing all sorts of like crazy moves with it. Like he can use it as a protection. He can use it as, a guard, a shield. He can use it as the weapon. But he only knows he uses it when he needs to. Like he makes me feel very patient as well. Like he's not quick to want to go into battle, but he's not afraid of it, and he's not going to shy away from it. But he's not, let's go to war right away. It's very calm. He feels very calm to me. I really like him. I really like him a lot. He makes me feel like he's been with your family, like a guide of your family for a long time. Like he's somebody who who's been guiding not just you but your family, but specifically he's with you. Like he's your guide specific, but he makes me feel like he's been in your lineage this whole time. So this might be an old ancestor, again from like the first century. So maybe somebody who's just upgraded their soul into a guide soul instead. Usually we have an animal guide as well. And I'm trying to see if I can find your animal guide here. I get a lot of dog imagery. Labrador specific. I'm not sure why a Labrador, but it is a Labrador. A black lab. They're so cute. With like honey eyes. Oh, so adorable. This guide makes me feel like not losing my playfulness, not losing my joy, always being like ready for the adventure, ready for the next thing, love being outside, um, love working with people, for not with people, but they love to be of service. These dogs are like work animals. They're workers. So they love to be of service. I really love this. So you have a, a black Labrador and you have Alondra as your guides. So that was your guide, meet your guide reading. You actually got a 6-minute reading instead of a 5-minute reading that time, Paraline, because I forgot to reset the timer, so that was on me, but you got an additional minute with that. Let me know what you think. And then we are doing Kelly as well. It sounds like she's going to do a guide reading as well. I repeat my words so much. You're very welcome. I hope you liked it. I hope it made sense. All right, Kelly, let's go ahead and meet your guides here. Let's see what's going on. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 57 minutes. 1 hour, 57 minutes. This is for Kelly, Kelly, Kelly. Spirit, we're meeting Kelly's guides. Kelly's guides. Kelly's guides. Ooh. Kelly, you got a fairy guide. And they're the pixie kind of fairy. Fairy is a blanket term for a lot of different, it's like a genre. It's a genre of magical beings, but this is a pixie. I see a small little pixie for you. She makes me feel like she makes me feel larger than life, though, even though she's small and tiny. To me, having this fairy here makes me feel like I am literally using magic. Like I have magic within me. I have magical veins. I have fairy dust in my veins. Like I have what's going on. So I would encourage you to work with the fairies. But I want you to do your research before working with the fairies, because the fairies are energetically neutral. I got chill bumps. The fairies are energetically neutral. So what that means is what you give into the fairies, they give into you. The fairies do not belong in your home. They're chaotic neutral. They don't know what they're doing. They're just doing shit. They're not doing it intentionally to be chaotic, but they are chaotic. They're chaotic neutral. So you may have chaos in your in you. And honestly, one of the fairies, subgenre of fairy is a Valkyrie. So I do have chaotic fairy blood in me too. But you may be like a little bit of whirlwind. You may be somebody who is just running into walls and waking up with bruises you didn't know you had, if you're anything like me in my fairy blood. But this is something that somebody who I feel like is really, like, they just feel like they are living life kind of just like curiously. Like they're always like, what happens if I do this? What happens if I do that? Like, I don't know if they're a reliable guide. because it just feels like, I guess, constantly want to like look into things. Not that they're unreliable. I just feel like they get ADHD distracted, where they're like, what's over here and what's over there? And like, there's so much to discover and so much to see. But she does pack a punch with her. She packs a punch. She is somebody who will, like, I'm hearing there's no energy like a woman scorn. So when you have somebody who fucks with you or you feel scorned by, like, ugh, does the fairy rage come out? Where the energetic neutral, chaotic neutral comes in and you're like, you want to be chaotic? I can be just as chaotic. Let's go. And not like backing down from that chaos and knowing like it is you, it is who you're supposed to be, it's why you are who you are. But you can ask her. I feel like she's really good at knowing direction, though. Like, she's really good at knowing, like, we have to go down this path. This path seems really interesting. It feels really intriguing. Like, there's something about it. Like, we have to go down this path. And I feel like she's always right when she opens up a new chapter for you. And she's like, all right, let's go for it. Let's basically paint these pages here in a very, like, beautiful way. So she's very, I feel like artistic is with her as well. So I do recommend doing art, whatever you consider is your art form, whether that's dancing, singing, writing songs, writing books, or little short stories. Not little stories, that's how to kind of setting short stories. Pottery, paint to canvas, drawing, like whatever it is for you, right? I just really want you, photography, videography, it's all creative. To me, it just feels correct to really move forward and always using your creativity. Let me see if we can get your animal guide here. Man, you have like small guides, because this one's a ladybug. She just flew right over. She's like, I'm here. She's vibrant red. She looks like she has, I don't know how many spots. She has quite a few spots, but she's vibrant red. She's beautiful. She's lucky. I have a ladybug tattoo. She's giving you luck. She is somebody who is inherently lucky. I feel like she's I feel like you're flying through life through the seat of your pants, like holding on for dear life. Like, what's gonna happen? I don't know what's going on. What should I do? Type of thing. But I really feel like this guide is absolutely a good luck charm. Is somebody who's bringing prosperity. I hear prosperity. So I would trust in your spirit guide, your ladybug spirit guide, to bring you prosperity, to bring in luck for you. And just embrace it. Know that it's coming because she's there. She's giving it. She is giving. Okay. But Kelly, I hope this made sense for the most part, because it is a meet your guide reading. I hope it resonated, really is what I should say. Thank you so much for getting your donation in. I really do appreciate it. Will the fairy tell you her name? Oh, I didn't give you her name. What is your name? I'm so sorry I didn't ask, fairy. I want to call her Arista. I want to call her Arista. She's very cute. She's very sparkly. She's very multicolored, but I feel like she comes through pink a lot. Like I think like her base color is pink, but I feel like she can like change colors, like translucency, like an oil slick kind of thing. Perfect. Thank you. You're very welcome, my friend. You are very welcome. Anyone else who's interested in a reading, go ahead and send in your donation. I'm going to try to be on for the next 12 minutes, but if nobody else wants a reading, that's okay. I will go ahead and get going. Don't know why I said it like that. I will go ahead and get going for the day. But I really appreciate you all. But let me know if you want a reading. I'm not quite done yet. We just did meet your guides. I do those readings. I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, human design readings, astrology readings. I do all sorts of different modalities here. So if you guys are interested in that, feel free to submit your $15 donation to receive an in-depth reading, a 5-minute in-depth reading to get you some clarity, your insight, get you connection with somebody who's passed away, or your guides to understand yourself through the lens of human design and the lens of astrology as well. But yeah, I'm going to hang out for a little bit. Just let me know if you want a reading, because that's why I'm here. If the readings keep coming in, I will stay, because I love my job. I love what I do. Yeah. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. Ooh, those were big burps for some big readings there. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new here. We're just waiting on the next donation. What does this mean? Send one stream to the primary ingestion. I don't know what this means, bro. YouTube has given me an error, so I don't even know if this is recording. It looks like it's recording, but I mean, I do have 2 YouTubes going on right now. Maybe that's it. But how else are we going to get music? Meditation music. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to skedaddle. It doesn't look like anyone else is interested in a reading, and we're losing a little bit of numbers. So I am going to skedaddle. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys, for everything, for coming in, wanting a reading, spending your donation money to get a reading. Hopefully you got some clarity, insight, validation out of it. I really appreciate you always. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you for helping me out, really, truly, at the end of the day. I appreciate you. Universe, you, my friend, thank you so much for allowing me to do this work in this way. I love being of service in this way. I really feel privileged and honored that I can do these readings for people. And last but not least, my angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you so much for your love, your knowledge, your protection, your guidance. Thank you so much for to see you, feel you, and hear you. I could not, this is like the biggest honor of my life. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow on the next one. All right. Love you all. Bye.